Happy New Year and blessings, Cancer soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissa. We are here to do your weekly reading, which we're going to be doing for the new year around love. Now, it is Mercury retrograde, so do bear that in mind, and that may come out in these messages. And also bear in mind that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with every single one of you. I do suggest watching these for your Venus sign, since this is about love. Maybe a tower coming down on a situation. Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. Somebody is definitely over some kind of battle, could have been within their mind, dealing with somebody. But we are working hard, it feels like, keeping our nose to the grindstone, Cancer, and just moving forward with whatever situation we may be dealing with in our lives at this time. Also, we're going to tap into the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify everything in your reading, your Celtic cross reading that we'll be doing today, so do stick around to see all of those messages. Also, at the end, we will get advice from the Lover's Oracle cards. That will come at the end, so definitely stick around, guys. All right, so let us get into your reading, shall we? If you need a personal reading, do reach out at VenusianWays.org. And thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. We honor you for the messages for Cancer today. Show us what we need to know for the beautiful Cancers. All right. Thank you guys so very much for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. I love interacting with you guys in the comments, so let me know how these readings are resonating with you. Also, do hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings or notifications that I put out. All right, let's see what's going on. For Cancer, free yourself, definitely. It's time to take back control of your life. Yep, and maybe that's where that tower, right, was coming up. And the Six of Swords. It's like we're taking back our power is what I feel like with this energy. You could be saying even at this time, I call back all my power and I send back, return to sender, any negative energies or entities. You are that beautiful unicorn that we see here, but perhaps have been caged by someone who's a player, perhaps with that playfulness energy. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of joy to shine. Retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. So you could be disconnecting from a player type of energy is what I'm feeling here today with that free yourself card and the playfulness on the bottom. I get the energy of we are done playing games perhaps with a person in a situation that we may be in, all right, or have been in for a while now. Ooh, we have that Three of Swords coming out. I didn't see that when I did the shuffle earlier. Yeah, somebody could be thinking about how they hurt you, right? But they still are kind of like holding on to you energetically, if nothing else, is what I feel with this energy. We've got Queen of Swords coming out on the top there, all right? And Justice. Ooh, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Cancer. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So curious. Let's see what is going on here for you. But definitely you could be learning about some truth about a situation. Page of Swords for sure. So you may be getting some information today that's helping you to, so maybe you're spying, maybe you're looking in on someone. Somebody could also be spying on you, and that's what I saw with this card here. Again, they could be thinking about how they hurt you and maybe wanting to come back, right? You could be having some feelings of nostalgia as well about this person, whoever I'm referring to that you're thinking about right now, because that's what the Eight of Swords in reverse would indicate, that you've walked away from something or you're no longer connected to something, right? But at the same time, freeing yourself, this could refer to energetically allowing your heart to be freed from this person, right? Not giving a second chance. You've already decided perhaps, that, or someone else has, that there is no second chance. And so it's like, whoever this is referring to that did the hurt, that person, it seems like, is thinking about the other person. Yeah, definitely have been in a state of, being hurt for some time, disappointed, have not really moved on again from this situation. And this could be you for sure. after some kind of heartbreak that happened, maybe waiting for some closure, right? The unknown card. So it's like you haven't been clear about perhaps what happened in this situation, and that can be the hardest part, right? Like, you know that you don't want to build or work with this person. You know that there's nothing perhaps there to have with this person, but at the same time, it's like your thoughts could be going back to, why did this person, do what they did, right? But you're not going to allow it, is what I feel, to taint your life. This devil in reverse, I see this more as you're allowing yourself to learn from this situation, and freeing yourself would definitely be the way to go, especially when we're getting the moon card around outside energies or people that you could be dealing with, like perhaps that air sign that was coming up. All right, and then Two of Wands in reverse. You definitely, hopes, wishes, and fears. You don't want to go down the wrong road any longer, especially with people like perhaps the type of person that you may be thinking about right now. You definitely want to heal to the point that you can free yourself and not be affected by this any longer in this relationship or the next, for sure. All right, so Nine of Cups in reverse. This is definitely, if we stay in the energy of, continuing to feel disappointed, by perhaps how we have been treated in a situation, we're only going to be shortchanging ourselves, basically, right? And Spirit, I feel, is asking us to, please, try to get up out of your head about a situation. Try not to be pissed off about this situation any longer, or the fact that that somebody may have stabbed you in the back, even if they, never actually admitted to what it is that they did. But it's like, we know, inside when something is not right. And then, of course, how people handle things, when they walk away and they just, don't even give any explanation about things, perhaps, right? And they could easily at least help you to be able to move forward within yourself from a situation. But many times, people are only thinking about themselves and how embarrassed they are by their actions, and then, they just leave you hanging, basically, right, Cancer? Eight of Cups in reverse for Cancer. Yeah, we've got this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. So it's like I feel like, still want to understand why this person was so non-committal to you, because it feels like perhaps that you did have a strong connection at one time with this person, right? You really thought that everything was good with that Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. It was almost like, wow, too good to be true. And then, you really have to be careful with those type of situations. Those are the ones that can end up being nothing but a burden on you, right? You do realize this, I feel, which is why you're not giving this a second chance. But again, it still confuses you, still puts you in that state of confusion. It feels like, when you think about it, like, what was the sense of it all? Why would this person do this kind of situation? Five of Cups and Eight of Swords, all right? So this is definitely in that state of, you can free yourself at any time, and this is actually what the Eight of Wands talks about, is freeing yourself can be so easy, but you have to allow yourself to do it. I mean, it's easy in theory, on paper, but it does take a lot of strength, right? Because you've had to basically use your intuition this whole time to try to figure things out and understand things clearly. Because this person feels like has given you that opportunity to understand. And you basically have had to say, well, if it's confusing, if it doesn't make sense, and you got this turtle, it was probably very slow. Feel like, again, with the dogs with their back turned, it's like this person was always focused on other things. And, I feel like you are understanding that this is not your happy ever after, if you will, right? You've got that Chariot in reverse with the Sun energy. It's not your happiness. Knight of Pentacles. So you're definitely making a plan, it feels like. Maybe a little slow going. A lot of it may be focused on finances at this time, is what I feel, with this Devil energy in reverse. And we've got the Devil energy in reverse here as well. So you are on the right path. with the Chariot in the upright now. You've turned your back on that devil or toxic energy. You've unchained yourself perhaps, but it does still take some time to do that healing process. Hopefully though, you're at this point. Ooh, let's check this unknown card. I didn't check that, I apologize. Yeah, Three of Wands. So basically to end the confusion, you know, to bring balance back to yourself with that yin-yang energy, Three of Wands, you had to look in a new direction, all right? Because it was too confusing. That's what you're being asked to do anyway. Make a plan. Stop fighting for something, you know, not, Seven of Wands in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse. That, you know, continues to be out of reach. This is a type of person that, you know, keeps shifting the goalpost, and it's like, yeah, here we go with that Emperor and the Moon energy. Definitely this Emperor is acting in secrecy, keeping things from his Empress, most likely, is what we're seeing with this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He's definitely more or less tearing down the foundation of this home, because, you know, Queen of Pentacles talks about everything being in balance and stable, but when it's not, everything's thrown off balance. Mama's not happy, so nobody's happy. All right, but hopes, wishes, and fears that you're always going to know the truth so that you can make the right choice and not go down the wrong path, right? That's what I really see here, because when we partner with the wrong people, oh yeah, it's going to piss us off, right? Especially if we find out that there are other people that this, you know, your partner could be connecting with. Absolutely. Nine of Cups in reverse. So, you know, this is asking you not to be so focused, is what I feel, you know, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, not to put all of your energy into, you know, thinking about why this didn't end up working out for you, is really what I see with this. Again, some people are not going to allow you to have closure. You're going to have to choose to have your own closure on some situations in life and make peace within yourself. And that's the only thing that you can do, quite honestly. All right, let's get some love advice moving forward for you, Cancer. So freeing yourself, retreating, you know, even if there has been chemistry with this person, you know, and you felt like there was a strong connection, it just feels like that this person is a player, and that's what's crossing this whole situation. That's what's caused this situation, you know, to end, or is going to cause it to end. You know what I mean? Embrace. We got a lot of blue energy, and just like, I always feel a bit of depression, and just like, you know, needing to be able to speak our truth and be honest with ourselves, and just let our emotions out as well. But it says, through each other you find the missing pieces. And, you know, this will help you definitely to grow. Difficult situations, if they're used the right way, can definitely help bring us back into that balance and get us back on track. We have this card of surrender that says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. It's really a time for self-love and reflection at this time, especially with the Mercury retrograde. You definitely don't want to take anyone back during those times, right? Because they're usually coming back for the wrong reasons, only selfish reasons, right? And for you to learn more lessons. So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Beautiful. Yeah, Cancer, this is time to free yourself, allow your heart to really be able to be open and free, to love the way that, you know, and with the right person kind of situation. But letting go of all the, you know, things that we couldn't make sense of, don't understand, is going to be so important right now. Blessings to you for your week ahead and for your new year. Do hit the subscribe and bell notification and the like button, of course. I'll see you soon, and bye for now.